Hello, friends of love for volleyball, amor por el voleibol. Today I have the immense joy and pride of introducing a truly special guest. She's an absolute legend of Serbian and European volleyball, both on the court and now from the bench. Jelena Blagojevic, an exceptional former outside hitter and unforgettable captain and icon for years in Poland, and a medalist at the Olympic Games and European Championships with the Serbian national team. Today she continues her brilliant path in volleyball as head coach at the Polish team of Kies Developers Rzeszów. I feel incredible honored to speak with her today in this new interview format. Hello, Jelena. How are you?
Hello, nice to meet you. Nice to speak with you. I'm very, very honored and glad that we can use some time to speak about volleyball. And I'm happy. When we are speaking about volleyball, always is super good.
Excellent, fantastic. And Jelena, I wanted to ask you first, why, when, and where did you start playing volleyball?
I started to play volleyball when I have 12 in city Brčko in Bosnia and Herzegovina, because in that moment, because of the war in the Yugoslavia and all this separation, we live in that moment in Bosnia and Herzegovina. So I start to play volleyball there. Like, let's say, first volleyball step, but very, very quickly we transferred to Serbia, to Belgrade, and I, let's say, continue to play here, to practice here, and let's say in Bosnia and Herzegovina for sure, but most things here in Belgrade.
Super. A short story: when we lived in Germany, we traveled to Greece through, and this time Yugoslavia. And sometimes my father told me that it smelled like something like chili. I don't know. He go to the bakery store and he bought some bread, and he told me, I was a child, that the bread was similar or equal as chili. So it was very impressive for him. It's a short story between volleyball. I want to ask you now: did you have some players that maybe inspired you as a young player, and you see? Maybe volleyball inspired of these people will be a life for me.
For sure, for me and for my generation was important this Olympic game in Sydney. This success of the generation where was Vanja, Nikola Grbić, Ivan Miljković, so Goran Vujević. This was the generation who inspired all of us, and I think all of us they watched these players and we want to become like them, no? So for me, all of them were inspiration, but one player after when I, like, let's say, start to play more professional and everything was like more like, I like volleyball, people compare me with Goran Vujević because of the technique in the reception and many blockouts. So let's say that he was the one of the, like, from this whole group, he was my, like, idol. I wanted to be like him. I watch him a lot. But lucky that we have this success 2000 in Sydney, and for sure all these guys still today we are remembering, and for sure for us were inspiration.
Yes, absolutely. It's very interesting to know. I have the big opportunity to interview Vladimir Grivic and Ivan Mihailovic, and I asked both because about the thing that we in Chile and the world make us many times. Why is sport so good in your country? Why you have this sport mentality? And both give me the same answer, because we see that you are good in volleyball, male and female, in tennis and soccer and basketball, etc. And what do you think you have this sport genoma in your bodies?
I mean, like, from the history, Yugoslavia was one huge country. When everything separate, became small country, but still all the country, like Serbia, like Croatia, like we have like good sports, group sports, you know, and a lot of success. I don't know why. I mean, there is a lot of history, and I'm believing in just one, because I'm the person who also let's say, leave these war moments, these moments that you need always to I don't know, to survive, to fight, to this. So I think because of that, like small pieces of each person became like in the group sport, like connected and became like very strong. So I mean, basketball for the history also from Yugoslavia and now Serbia is like one of the popular sports. Volleyball in the last years for sure, but very interesting thing is for us in Serbia that water polo is like third time in Olympic champion. We don't have sea. I don't know, like we don't have even so much pools, but we are like Olympic champion. I think because of this, like that we always want to. We have this line, this part of our character that we want to always fight and we always want to compete and we always want like to win with this hunger to win all the time. So I think when everybody in the group believe in this one target, I think this built also this result from each sport.
Super interesting what you're saying. And now, Jelena, please tell me about your youth in playing volleyball. Was it always easy for you? You must struggle to be a good player. How was your youth and later become a national player?
I was. I mean, when I start or continue volleyball here in Serbia, I play in one small club. In that club, in one moment, I played for like 3 categories, like junior, pre-junior, and senior. And I don't know, coaches, they saw that I'm talent, that I know to play, that, but I will not be tall, no? And always was this, like, she will not be tall, she will not be national team player. And when I have 80, so in that moment, a coach from the Red Star team in Serbia, who is the one of the historical and famous volleyball or all sports club, he asked me if I want to enjoy the team of Red Star. I say, okay, I will try. I mean, in that moment, I also I go inside the university of the sport because this was my priority. And I say, okay, I will try. I mean, or school or sport, we will see, no? And this first year in Red Star, I saw that, we are practicing very good. We have good group. We can make some good results. And step by step start like this. So that was like my first step of professional. But always like during my young age, always it was difficult because you need to manage school and practice, and I like sport a lot. I mean, if I didn't play volleyball, I will play some another sport because I like and I'm used to and I know how to play. So in this age was difficult, like school, practice, but really I like it, and I think this love and this to sport keep me and all these like negative let's say comments, she's not tall, she will not become national team player, I think make me stronger, and day by day, and after when some chances, opportunities come, I take for myself everything, and at the end was like, now when I'm watching the everything what happened, it was good road for me.
Super. I remember also being able to interview Coach Kiroli from the United States, and he once said he was not a tall player, but he was the best of history with many other players. But he told, and when I interviewed, I told him about that. He said sometime that you don't have to be tall to be a big player, a great player. So he was on the court absolutely unbeatable, and the most thing that I admire from him was his mental strength. He was so mental strength, and he stood against the Russian player, the Bulgarian player, more taller than him, and he beat them because he was so strong. And I think maybe you was also not a tall player, but a big player because you were so strong mentally. So it's fantastic. And I wanted to ask you, after your long career, do you have some championship or maybe more than one championship that you remember the most, maybe fondly or special as a player? Oh,
I have many good moments, especially with national team, because for me was the dream to play for national team like every player in my country. And I never believed that now from this moment I say that I participated to Olympic like a player and I have one medal. So, and many good really things come from this, like 12 years, 10 years of the national, like good friendship, good moments on the court, also sad moments. But if I need to choose one, can be this Olympic in Tokyo and bronze medal. Okay, at the end because of medal, because it's something for what we fight. But this team spirit, all these days, or all these months, what we have, and special moment, wake up at 5 in the morning to go to fight for the Olympic bronze at 9, yeah. Because the game was at 9, was like, this is something what we are like practicing, doing, working, and this was like a very, very, very special moment now when I'm watching like behind everything.
And today we have the possibility to see and to watch all these games thanks to technology. In my youth, we don't have this, and we used maybe video cassette recorders so to watch some games, especially in Chile, so far in the south of the world. Today we can see this, and it's fantastic. And this game for bronze in Tokyo was also Tokyo was a very special Olympics during pandemic, almost without a crowd in the stadium. So it was very, very special. And what you say is true. Your team, we can see it, has a very special chemistry. I don't know how to say it, but we could see this in your play, in your movement, in the joy of playing. And finally, volleyball is a game for joy. In Poland, or as a professional player, and you played also in Italy, in Turkey. Do you have some memories about one championship or the whole season? What memories do you have from this long career as a player?
Oh, for sure. From every club, from every year, have some good moments. But at the end, like when I'm watching and thinking, like I'm very, very happy that I have all these moments, like all this my career. I don't know, from Italy, because also for one young player was dream to play in Italy. I played 3 years in Bergamo. Okay, maybe that moment not this Bergamo or Fopa Pedretti Bergamo like years before, but was very like huge honor to be part of this team. I was also the captain, and all these things are like making like my memories like special. After, I don't know, in Turkey, different culture, but also crazy team that I remembering still today, and so it's all not all, but most of the girls I have contacts. Poland for sure. These last 10 years, it's part of my like big life, like my second home. So also the team where in one moment we start to build some projects, and at the end became a lot of results. Like okay, every year silver medal, but every year like keep this result. It's like also huge process. So I don't know, like every year it's something special, every team something special. But for sure the years in Poland where I was with Stefan Antiga make me to understand volleyball much better, and I think these 2-3 years I played the best volleyball of my career. So maybe that moment that, let's say, it's stay stronger in my head.
Yeah, super. Last week I interviewed Łukasz Sigatlo. I hope I spell it right. Polish is so difficult. He asked him about the what we can see, the crazy fans or the love for volleyball in Poland. What do you think about this? Could you feel this being a female player in Poland? Or was it only a male volleyball in Poland? And what do you think about this craziness that we can see, especially in the national team?
No, I mean, Polish people, they love volleyball. For them, volleyball is okay. Everywhere in the world, football is number one. No, but in Poland, volleyball is the sport Okay, especially when it's the national team, yes, it's always like full gym. But you also during our women championship in Poland, for example, our gym in Rzeszów is always full, and people really love. People very support team, and they live this moment with us. I don't know when you lose, when you win, and really like I for this my 10 years. If I need to count, I have some like more small negative situation, but not something that it's always like people who loves, people who follow the volleyball, and it's really very very nice to play in front of always full gym and Polish people for sure. This for them it's like normal thing.
Absolutely. And this is a question I think I didn't make this before. What part of volleyball do you like? For example, I don't know. I was a middle blocker in Chile, and I love to block, but I also love to defend or to receive as a middle blocker. Today it's not possible. But for you, what is the part of volleyball you like the most?
I'm basically somebody who more like characteristic. My characteristic was always reception and defense, and it's things that I really enjoy a lot because many times I know that I make, especially in defense, the opponent angry or mad because I was good in reading of the game. But as the outside hitter and somebody who likes to also to not to attack strong, I am not kind of player. I was not player who attacks strong, but more to play smart game, to do block out, also to make opponent angry. But if I need to choose what was my favorite life, for sure, defense and reception. This was my. I enjoy it a lot, even when I have difficulty, especially in reception. Happen also the games because it's normal. I like it a lot. This for me was very challenging, but yeah, these two things for sure.
And as a national player, did you have some opponents you like to play the most, or maybe some opponents you didn't like to play?
Oh, for me, yeah, for sure. At that time, Russian national team. When you face in front of you some tall block, no, for me it was problem, no. But I enjoy a lot to play against Asia team like China, like Japan and Thailand. This for me was like so fun because you can see they always have fun. Special Thailand team, really, I love a lot. And many of my teammates, they always joke that I should go there, play with them, because I'm kind of player like them, like doing like tips and these things. But yeah, Japan and Thailand, I enjoy always a lot, even when we suffer, because never was easy, never was 3-0 for us, was always 3-2. I always enjoy because the way how they are playing, like different than our Europe volleyball. Yeah, it was for me so fun, and I always enjoy, even after the, I don't know, when we lose, you are angry, but you can see how they are enjoying the game. You want also to enjoy.
Absolutely right, and what you're saying is very interesting because now we can see, for example, the Asian type of or school of volleyball is maybe a little different from the European, or I don't know, the South American, like Brazil or Argentinian volleyball. But do you have some thought about styles of volleyball? Because in the 70s and the 60s, you could see the style of volleyball of school were very different. The Japanese volleyball has one way of playing, the Russian, I don't know, the Yugoslavian, the Italian, the Brazilian. But today we can see, especially in women volleyball, where even more big players, tall players, more powerful players. The attack serve is almost the only serve today. Do you have some thought about this? That today maybe, I don't know, it's my opinion, many teams play similar, and you can't see that one team, for example, as you say, Thailand has a special type of playing that's different, but they cannot reach, for example, the Serbian play or the Italian type of playing. What do you think about this? Or maybe I'm wrong, and I don't know what I'm saying, because volleyball has changed so much. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I will agree with you in that part that looks like everybody play the same. And let's say the major part of the European teams, because let's say in Europe we have more this more countries, more national teams. Yeah, looks like they are playing looks like that they are playing same way. And okay, because of we are more tall and that thing. I always was the fan of the Japan national team, the way because the way how they are playing. This is what I say. I like it to do defense, and is the way they how they are playing. A lot of defense, all the time in the same the way of the attack, many this cross, what is annoying us, but it's their way, and they are using a lot. You can see a lot of technique in this all these things because yes, they are not tall, so there is different way of scoring. No, I don't know, Brazil team, they are more technically. You know, you can see even on the during some warm ups and this that they are working on technique. What is I think maybe in my opinion can start to be some problem for the European volleyball because we forget to use technique because we are forgetting about basically why we start and how we start volleyball, like million repetition on the ball. And I don't know, I mean I was watching volleyball before with all this generation, Piccinini, Del Core, Maria Aguero, Cuban generation, Brazilian generation, they are all technical players, and you can see much more quality and everything. What somewhere now we have in some players, but I'm scared. I'm scared that we start to lose these things. We don't have a lot of technical players. Like for me, I don't know. I was always inspired from somebody who used more technique. Like, I don't know, for today, Gabi is one example that is a player who is not tall, but is very good technically and using her technical skills to perform good.
Absolutely. No? Absolutely. And Jelena, and when did you start thinking about if we could play volleyball all our lives, it would be fantastic, but our bodies are suffering, especially since so many jumps and training. But do you have some moment that you said or you thought, okay, I will play until this year, and I wanted to do something new? And being a coach for you was something natural. Was a dream of you to be a trainer. How was this history for you, and seeing you back from this day?
I always wanted to be coach. When I was in junior team, I was thinking about that because in that moment, you are. I write. I sign for the no sign. I don't know how to say it, but I go inside in the University of the Sport and Physical Education. What was my priority first, then volleyball. But because I saw myself in the sport, and after that year, 4 years in Red Star changed a lot because I have very good coach there, and he teach us a lot of good things. And in one moment, he said to me, I think you can be good coach." I said, "You think about this?" I say, "Yes," because I see myself staying volleyball. So after that, I mean, all these years of my career, I used to. To finish the university, to finish the master, so some another things also close to sports. So I, season by season, year by year, I prepare myself for this moment. Like last year when I finished to play, and also I was lucky to be part of the national team after my when I finished the national team career. So. I learn from and I follow and I watch all other coaches with who I work, and I always wanted to be. This is the answer, right answer, and now today I'm on the place that it's some new beginning for me, and we will see how it will be.
It's incredible because many people dream of this, to be a coach in a fantastic league like Poland. I don't know, and have the opportunity to be part of the coaching team of Serbia. It's a dream for many millions of persons around the world. But I remember my father. He's now retired. As a coach, he was always, as you say, he was always studying, reading books of sport, of volleyball, of tactics. I don't know. He was always with his notebook, taking notes of the trainings, preparing the trainings, and maybe people who don't know what a coach do think it's very easy. You stand in the court and then you say, just jump,
like
run.
this.
It's easy, but not many times good players are good coaches. So it's very interesting to speak with you, that you're a good coach, a fantastic coach. So I wanted to ask you about this experience, being formerly a player, one of the best players in the world, and now making a big career as a coach. What do you think about this, in personally, as a woman, as a part of the elite of volleyball in the world?
I mean, unfortunately, I need to say we are living now in this world where you face many negative comments, no?
Yes.
And being the woman, many times you receive more, I need to say like this, more negative than positive comments. But it's something that when we back on the beginning of our conversation, it's our mentality, Serbian mentality, that we never give up. So yeah. I have like Flair, I have some bad moments, some good moments for sure in this job. Every beginning, because everybody, I mean, in the last period, I'm receiving just comments like, she's not experienced, and I know this. I'm not like now. I'm working this for 10 years. For sure, in 10 years, still somebody will say, she's still young, coach, or something like that. So, unfortunately, yes, we are living in the world of negative comments, and it's something what is daily, what I'm seeing and receiving, and when I'm speaking. But it's not... it's something that I'm not caring a lot. I know that it's volleyball, as the player, give me a lot. Volleyball really give me a lot, and I want to give volleyball a lot, because I think I'm able to do this for sure. Every day, like a player, need to work. I need to work to improve, to analyzing myself, to analyzing all things, and I believe will come some moment where some result will arrive. But it's not easy, especially, yes, because you are a woman, because now in the last few years we start to speak more about women in sport, why we don't have, and these things, and these negative comments are like more. But I think slowly also this mentality will change. I'm believing a lot, because I have a lot of women friends who want to stay in sport and inspire other player in different ways. And slowly we will see. I mean, I want to improve, I want to work, I want to see different things. So I'm very open, and I'm slowly believing.
Yeah, I'm thinking right now, and maybe it's not only volleyball what I'm thinking, but if you think the best teams in the world right now, national teams, you can see Italian, Velasco, Bernardinho in Brazil, I don't know, the Russian coaches, Karpol of his time, Matudai, I don't know, I'm Ari Selinger in the United States, so many male coaches with women teams, and you think, why so? I also remember Lang Ping from China. She was a fantastic Olympic champion for China, and later she was Olympic coach for China. So I think there must be more space for women as a coach. I can think why it's not so. Maybe I don't know. Maybe women don't want to be coaches, or you don't have so much spaces or opportunities as male coaches. I don't know how it's for you. You're living this maybe, but what do you think about this? Does less women coaches because of less opportunities, or maybe women players don't want to be coaches?
I mean, I face both situations, especially like from the players when they are finishing, they don't want to stay in sport, because special for women is a little bit hard. If somebody want a family and have family, or this thing is very huge sacrifice, no? So I face this also moments where the players, my friends, teammates, they say, I don't know, I don't want to stay in volleyball, I don't want to see sport. For me, it was like, so everybody have different experience, no? But also I face this problem of the less opportunities, no? So because in one moment, I mean, create this this word that I need to say word must be man coach, and nobody never ask why. You know, why is must? I don't like this word, but it was like it created like this. But really, I believe that slowly this can change, and I mean, me as the player, as you say, many good players, they didn't become good coaches. Happen, yeah, why not? But and it's not like obligatory. A good player must be good. It's not obligatory, no. But I wish to have, for me, for my colleagues, for my friends, for my teammates who finish the volleyball, to have more opportunities, because each of us or each of them can find someday way. I don't know, don't need to be coach, but you know, to stay and live this moment, because I think all this career in volleyball, we are able to give something also.
Yes, and asking you about your coach mentality, I remember also, for example, in the Olympic Games of Los Angeles in '84, so many years ago, we could see that the American teams, they had a lot of support from technology. They use computers and make stats and so many infos for the analysis of the game. Do you use technology and stats and all this info for your training, or it's a mix of technology, info, intuition of being a coach to tell your players play like this because you made an 80% of good passes, or maybe it's more like a more naturally giving instruction for your players? How work is for you?
But for sure, we are using all these software systems about scouting, analyzing the games and practice, individual, us like the team. But one thing is always that I remind my player that for me, technique is very important. If we do things good technically, okay, each of us have our way, but if we are doing things technically good, after all this tactic, I don't know, the way how we will serve, where we will attack, and these things will come because we already know this basic thing. And I mean, I have on my university, it's one legendary professor here in our university. He's more from basketball, but it's really like the person that it's inspired us a lot. He said to me that I need always to write in my notebook things negative, what I'm thinking, positive, and after every time to back on this and analyzing, because this what I write, it's coming from me and it's my thoughts, not from this computer or and these things, you know. So I mean, even when I was player, I was writing for myself because I wanted to check how much or how I can improve all these things. So now really I like to work on technique part, and I'm always repeating to my player that this is important, and I want them to be good technically, because after everything will be easy for them.
Yes, and speaking about volleyball, what's your thought about volleyball today? Because volleyball has changed so much since for example, I was a player, until today, with technology, the rules, the libero rules. As a middle blocker, I don't like liberos so much, but with the rules, the net touch, the referees that use so many technology for helping his code, his decision. What do you think about volleyball today? Do you think volleyball is okay today? Do you think there must be some changes in the rules, or maybe you miss something from the past? I don't know. What do you think about volleyball today?
But for sure, volleyball is the only sport that the rules change very, very fast and very often in the last year.
Yes,
for sure, because of technology, and for sure in the future will be a lot of changes because of technology. You know, I mean, I'm trying to accept everything if it's giving good to volleyball and if it's giving good to some quality of the matches or something like that. But last year was they invited this rule about second touch. No, I was a little bit worried about that because I mean, again, back on this previously, why we are like giving our setter million repetition, you know, and why this ball now can rotate, you know, like these things. And I'm still with question because I'm seeing now more like not nice volleyball, unfortunately, but I'm still giving like chance to see something like that this rule can improve and give something better to volleyball. But for sure we will face many things in the future because of technology. I mean, the challenge, these things about challenge and this, I am accepting and I like a lot because I think it's helping a lot for referees and these things, but for sure we will face many more, and I don't know, we need to adapt because unfortunately nobody asks us what we think, us like the players, us like the coaches, so there is always somebody who decide about that. So we are here just to, unfortunately, to accept and do.
And you spoke some minutes ago about the things that maybe the negative comments is a thing today. Technology and social media, it's a very important thing today. We are talking thanks to technology right now, but I spoke with an Argentinian coach who lives in Chile. He's a national coach for the female team, and he told me that he saw with good eyes that his players use technology and social media to train. For example, they followed international players. They could write to her, and maybe sometimes Gabby or another answer her. So it's part of the training. What do you think about social media as a part of volleyball for your players, or do you think social media has this negative part of the negative comments, or maybe it's a good thing to do for your players or for you as a part of this new world of volleyball?
I mean, when I'm thinking, when I was young, if I have like also this technology, for sure, I will use also. In that moment, as you say, was one game on the week on the TV, and you are waiting for that to see. Now you are just opening social media and you have everything. I mean, there is good things also to see. I mean, good players that can show you something and give some inspiration, or I don't know, you can read some good interview, like with quality or something like that. Yes, positive things. Yes, also negative things, because you can read like, I don't know, or you can see some weird exercise that no sense, like, I mean, if I have, for sure, when I was young, if I have also social media, I will use. We are living in that world now that everything is on social media, and we just need to use this in good way, good for us to grow, good for us to see things that maybe we can do also differently.
Absolutely. And regarding you as a coach, do you have some or any plans for you in the future as a coach? Do you want to be, maybe I want to be Olympic champion as a coach, or maybe not, or you want to be the head coach of a big, I don't know, Brazilian team? Do you have some plans, or as you say, you're doing step by step, day by day, your volleyball life today?
I mean, same like a player, I have dream also from this position now. I have also my dream, but for sure, I'm on my beginning, and for sure I need, like in my career, I need to go slowly, step by step. So with a lot of patience, with a lot of energy. So yeah, I mean, for sure, if in the future I deserve, I will have some possibility to change, to see different things, and I'm a person like very open for everything. So we will see. I mean, I'm now in this place, enjoying every moment what club in Poland in Rzeszów give me, and yeah, I want to grow up and try to manage good team, to have good work, good team atmosphere. This is for me now priority. But after, for sure, with good work, everything will come, I'm believing.
And finally, do you have some maybe words for young players who start playing volleyball in your country, or maybe in Chile, in Brazil, and I don't know, some tips for her or him to from your side of your experience for them?
For sure, the famous one, never give up, because for sure in a life you will face many difficulty. In the sport you will face many difficulty, but these difficulties don't create us. We create us these things when we go in front. So never give up, work hard, believe in yourself, and for sure will come everything. Day by day, week by week, month by month, for sure will come. Because if you give all your heart in this, patience, love, for sure good things will come.
Super. And I could speak about volleyball all day, but I know you have a tight agenda. So I wanted to thank you again, Jelena, for your time, for your incredible motivation, for your joy, and for sharing your story with me and my fans around the world. And I thank you again. I send you the best wishes from Chile, to you, your family, and on all your projects. It was a fantastic experience to know you, and I thank you again. Many thanks.
Thank
Jelena.
you, thank you very much. I really also I can speak about volleyball all day. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Nice to speak. And I never be in Chile, so maybe one day somewhere there we can meet.
Yes, in the south of Chile, you know, Chile is a small and large country.
Yes.
In the south of Chile, in the most south country of Chile, is called Punta Arenas. We have a big colony of Yugoslavian people who came to Chile.
Okay.
And we have many, you can see industries or trademarks with Slovenian or Yugoslavian last name. So it's an important part of our
everybody eats.
Absolutely. Many sport players, sport journalists also, Pavlovic. I don't know, there's many each in Chile. So it's not so strange for your people. Many thanks again.
Good, nice. I hope one day, really, to come to Chile.
You're welcome always.
Thank you.